Who the person I'm talking to, is that the person who is in this property at 2170 East Jefferson? You're not answering my question.
I'm the beneficiary of Dwayne Davis right here. The beneficiary.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as the defendant in this particular case.
I just did. I just told you I'm the beneficiary.
Are you even identifying yourself as Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I'm the beneficiary.
All right, guys. Today we've got a wild one. A full-blown sovereign citizen meltdown in court. This guy is facing eviction because, shocker, he didn't pay rent. But wait, it gets worse. Not only did he skip out on rent, but he also stole money from a COVID relief fund that was literally meant to help people pay their rent during the pandemic. Like, how low can you go? Scam a program meant for struggling folks and then act like the law doesn't apply to you. Now, I honestly can't tell if this guy is a real sovereign citizen or if he's just pulling that nonsense hoping to dodge eviction. Either way, it does not go well for him. Let me know what you think as we go. Is he legit or just desperate? Let's jump in, because this courtroom showdown gets very heated and this sovereign citizen is about to get absolutely wrecked by the judge.
Calling case number, thank you. Calling case number 22393437. This is Pasadena Investments, LLC versus Dwayne Davis Jr. and all occupants at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P. 56548 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, Mr. Davis at this time owes $6,706, court cost of $157. This is a subsequent hearing.
All right. Mr. Davis or Ms. Davis? Okay,
yeah, I'm the beneficiary of Dwayne Davis right here. The beneficiary.
What is it?
Are you Dwayne? Are you Dwayne? Excuse me. Are you Dwayne Davis Jr.?
I'm the beneficiary owner right here.
Do you reside at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007?
Yes, the estate does assign there.
Do you reside in that property?
The beneficiary, yes.
Do you? Who the person I'm talking to, is that the person who is in this property at 2170 East Jefferson? You're not answering my question.
I don't fully understand it. Say it again.
All right. Okay. At this point, I don't see anyone who resides at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007. If you do reside there, please make the court aware of it.
Okay.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as the defendant in this particular case.
I just did. I just told you I'm the beneficiary.
Your Honor,
of the name.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as a person in this property, he's attempting to try to act like he's a sovereign. This property is owned and is an apartment building. We're asking for a default judgment at this time. If he decides to pay it, that's great. If not, we'll be moving forward after time expires.
Before we proceed with this matter, can I ask the director of the beneficiary? I'm talking to the plaintiff, sir. My legal person, I'm showing you right here, a corporation. Can you write me in 21 days and provide me evidence that you have legal?
Your Honor, none of that is required by law in this court. I'm asking for a default judgment this time. Quit wasting the court's time. If he wants wasting your court's time.
I'm just so sick of these sovereign citizens getting what feels like a free pass in court. Like, how many times do judges have to sit there and let them ramble about made-up laws before finally just shutting it down? We need more judges who will just stand up, slam the gavel, and say, enough. Either tell these clowns to get in, line or reschedule the whole thing for an in-person hearing, because clearly Zoom is way too advanced for people who think legal documents don't apply to them. It's like handing a toddler an iPad and expecting them to do their own taxes. Ever. Since COVID, these sovereign citizens have multiplied like rabbits. Every other case now, you've got someone shouting, "I don't consent to being arrested." Bro, you're literally already in court. What are you even talking about? And this guy, he owes $6,000 in back rent, $6,000. And he has the nerve to pull out a sovereign citizen script like he's about to win an Oscar. It's embarrassing. Honestly, it's the audacity for me. But hey, what do you guys think of this dude so far? Let's dive back in and watch how the rest of this
If
disaster
he wants to
unfolds.
file the appropriate court paper or identify himself to the court as you've requested on numerous occasions, then we can proceed forward. At this time, playing these legal games is against.
I have a birth certificate right here.
Against the law. Two, we provide the court with a lease agreement. We provide the court with the ledger. We're asking for a default judgment.
The court is in receipt of a summons, a complaint, a demand for non-payment of rent, as well as a lease agreement.
The summons was never notarized.
Signed with Dwayne Davis Jr., as well as the proof of service. Mr. Davis, Dwayne Davis Jr., how much is your monthly rent?
I want to say 900.
When's the last time you paid rent?
Long time. Siri paid my back balance, but Pasadena never put it to my account. So I consider Pasadena either took the money or what. I don't know what they did with it, but Siri definitely paid it. It's on the record. It's on my the record with the Siri. You can find it in their profile. But they're supposed to pay my back balance.
I don't know. I can't find it in my profile. So you qualify. Sarah paid. How much did Sarah pay?
They paid up to like September, but they didn't pay they're supposed to pay July, August, September, but Pasadena never put that to my account.
Your Honor, if it wasn't applied, my client didn't receive it. That is not our burden.
Okay.
It's his burden.
But that's in documents though that they were supposed to pay. I have it in documents.
Your Honor, I'm not going to sit up and argue all day, Your Honor. Bottom line is, the money is for his benefit. It is not for my client's benefit. Just like paying a mortgage payment. If I send a mortgage payment in, if it's not received, it's still on me. If you send a mortgage payment on my behalf and it's not received, it's still on the person who has the mortgage. He's the renter. It is his responsibility to have the money paid, or to whoever's paying on his behalf, that we receive it. We have done everything we're supposed to do. The documentation speaks for itself. At this time, again, I'm requesting for either default judgment or judgment by hearing.
And then I'm talking to the plaintiff. Can you just write me and saying that you have authority as a public servant to me?
Your Honor, I am not writing.
Excuse me,
I'm not
Mr. Davis. This is a landlord-tenant court. This is summary proceedings. This is the second hearing, and you're afforded legal counsel. Legal counsel was available. They said that they could not assist you at this matter. Are you even identifying yourself as Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I'm the beneficiary of that now.
So this sovereign citizen genius claims he's the beneficiary of his own self. Bro, that is not how anything works. That's like saying you're your own boss, but still have to ask yourself for a raise. Make it make sense. These people just string together a bunch of fancy-sounding words and hope the judge gets confused enough to go, sure, sounds legit. Spoiler. That never happens. In actual law, a beneficiary is someone who receives something from a legal trust, not whatever this dude thinks he's doing. At this point, he's basically handing the judge a golden ticket to throw his case out. But seriously, what do you guys think? Should judges even bother wasting time on people like this? Let's tap back in and see just how deep this guy digs himself.
So are you not Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I am not. I am not.
Okay. We are entering, the court has not received the call or answer from Dwayne Davis Jr. Does anyone on this Zoom reside at 2170 East Jefferson, number 1007? Is anyone present who lives in that property on this Zoom?
Your Honor, again, no one's responded asking for my default judgment. We can submit it to the court before the end of the day, along with a full ledger.
Default judgment granted.
Thank you, Judge.
Please submit the paperwork. Colin, you're free to leave. Well, nobody identified themselves, so calling the next case.
So yeah, this guy's getting evicted, and honestly, it's exactly what he deserved. What blows my mind is that these sovereign citizens actually believe they can outsmart judges and lawyers who've spent years studying the law, all while their own legal education comes from sketchy Facebook posts and YouTube conspiracy videos. Like my guy, waving around a piece of paper with made-up nonsense doesn't make you a legal genius. It makes you look like a clown. And yet they never learn. Courts have ruled again and again that sovereign citizen arguments are complete garbage, but these folks keep marching in like they've discovered some magical loophole that's going to bring down the entire legal system. Newsflash. If your legal strategy only works in your imagination, it's not a legal strategy, it's just embarrassing. And let's not forget, this dude stole money from the COVID relief fund and still hasn't paid rent. So yeah, eviction was absolutely the right call. Honestly, the judge should have held him in contempt or dragged him into court in person, because Zoom court and sovereign citizens just do not mix. At this point, courts need to start keeping a giant sovereign citizen bingo card just to get through these cases. Anyway, I'm wrapping it up here. If you enjoy watching legal train wrecks like this one get completely exposed, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around. I post courtroom clips and breakdowns every single day. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.